Friendly News TV Daily. Today is the official first day for 6ix9ine with his federal case, and the rivals want to get 6ix9ine so bad that the U.S. Marshals had to transport 6ix9ine through a secret tunnel. Plus, we find out why 6ix9ine or Tekashi demanded a fresh pair of clothes before heading into the courtroom. You might want to check this out. This is a good video. Now make sure to like the video with the bell notifications on. I told you I'm bringing the most accurate information and the fastest information on YouTube. So make sure to hit the bell. That way you don't have to search for the viral news. You don't have to do anything. It comes right to your phone. And if you don't catch the notification when I post it, you can check it out once you're done with, your work and stuff like that. Now let's get into the news. Now, as of today is the day everyone's been talking about, everybody's been looking forward to. It is September 16th, 2019. Now, man, just to start it off, it seemed like the longest. I remember hearing the news that his court date was pushed back so many months in advance. I think it was like 8 to 9 months. I think it happened in like February where they was giving him the official court date. But today is the day I thought I would never see it happen. It is today. Now, the rapper 6ix9ine came to court to plead his case and tell on his once friends of Trey. Before 6ix9ine's official court date was supposed to be September 9th last Monday, but of course it was pushed back. Now everyone has been asking about the updates on this case. Everyone wants to know what the rainbow hair rapper had to say. Now just last night, 6ix9ine's baby mother Sara Molina was on social media speaking on how the TV show on Showtime by the name of Power was very similar to her life. Now basically she was saying that she was Tasha. If you guys haven't seen the show, Tasha and Ghost are husband and wife. Now basically she's saying that Ghost was doing the same thing that Tekashi was doing. He gave up his whole family and friends to be with another girl. Now she's saying that's the same thing that 6ix9ine did. He left his family, friends for Jade, the girlfriend that he's currently with. Now from the energy of his baby mama Sara Molina, it looks like she hasn't forgiven him and is not worried about the outcome. I don't even know if she actually appeared in court today. Now while on live last night, like I said, people asked about the case, but she didn't even answer the questions in the comments. And just a few months ago, she went on the infamous Vlad TV interview and she actually read the indictment and gave up a lot of secrets about 6ix9ine, saying that he wasn't about that life, that he worked at the deli. She met him at the deli, putting his hands on and all of this type of stuff, and he got millions and millions of views. So me personally, I kind of lose a little bit of respect for the baby mama. Of course, you probably think Vlad probably paid her a couple dollars. She got to make her ends meet and take care of her baby, but she went about it the wrong way. She could have just been like, or she could have made up some type of story, but for her to make him look bad, at the end of the day, your baby mama's going to always be your baby mama. So she should have held it down, or at least kind of finessed the way to get her money. Now today is the day for 6ix9ine to hit the stand. Now even before 6ix9ine made his appearance in front of the judge and his peers, Tekashi made demands on his clothing. Yeah, he got it like that, or allegedly. Now feds looked out for him. According to the reports, he requested to look sharp in court. The judge overseeing gave 6ix9ine new clothing as well as his old friend. Now his old friend is actually Anthony Jamel Ellison. He's the one that actually is alleged of having responsibility of getting 6ix9ine taking of $750,000 worth of jewelry, but we'll talk about that in a second. Now both of them, they did get new clothes. Now they got 3 shirts, 3 ties, 3 pair of socks, 2 blazers, 2 pants, 2 sweaters, and a pair of shoes. Now I'm not sure if this is a rare occasion for people locked up in the feds, but it does kind of seem strange to me. Now maybe 6ix9ine didn't want to look like a person locked up to the jury or people that's deciding on the case, and maybe his lawyer suggested him the same. But me honestly, maybe they should have brought him some clothes from the outside. Maybe they couldn't because it's a federal case and he's basically in witness protection. They probably couldn't bring anything from the outside, maybe safety issues. That's definitely a good idea for 6ix9ine to be in clothes other than the clothes that he's locked up in. So now that 6ix9ine is 23 years old, he just turned 23 a few months ago back in May. Now to be honest, the rapper has the whole world ahead of him if he gets released. The Bushwick-born rapper still considers himself a kid. Now according to a close source to the 6ix9ine case, the rapper doesn't even feel like he's breaking the code against his old friends. He says this, he says, it's not like he ratted on his homeboys that he knew since 3 years old. He's just looking out for himself. Now I really believe him, and I kind of agree with him at a certain extent, because me being, like I always say, man, I am a civilian. I'm not in the streets running wild, and I feel the same way as 6ix9ine. You learn the history about 6ix9ine, like I always say, or just what his baby mama said was he worked at the deli and he was always known as the kid that just had the tats. and he dressed it very flamboyant or just different and out of the ordinary. So once they found him and they found out he did music, then he kind of got that image just to sell records and just to get that publicity and the clout. So for him to be coming from a deli worker, for him to stand tall in the feds, it doesn't even make sense. How is he going to do that, and who is going to actually look out for him? A lot of people think 6ix9ine has a big mouth, but he has a small body. Pause. He's around like what, 5'6", 5'7", a short Mexican kid. He's not going to be able to handle himself for 40 years up in the feds for a person that's a civilian. Now, on the other hand, if he was about that life and he was out in the streets and he just turned a rapper because he was good at it or he just had that shot, then it makes a different type of, I think he would be required to stand tall if he was coming from the streets, but that's definitely not the case. And then plus, the crew, or it was rumored that the crew wanted him gone. They smashed his baby mama and they was taking money from him. So he was making like millions and millions of dollars like every 3 to 6 months. And he was saying that he was only bringing home $200,000 and some jury. So the management were definitely doing him wrong. Now, according to the court scheduling and proceedings, they're going to watch portions of his music videos. Now, as of now, I don't have the exact names of the videos, but it'll definitely be the videos that were shot in Brooklyn, where a majority of the members reside and they did their dirt at. Now, in the videos, a lot of 6ix9ine videos, they're kind of out in the public in Brooklyn, like on a local block, people in the background with all these red flags, doing all these type of things in the background. I'm sure they're going to break it down. They probably have behind the scenes footage, and they're going to find out who is who, and that's when 6ix9ine is going to get the point and like, okay, this person does this, that person does this, he's responsible for this. So it's going to get very, very interesting when he takes the stand tomorrow. Now, today, the rapper was moving like the president. The crew wanted 6ix9ine gone so bad that they had to escort the rapper in a secret underground tunnel that was heavily guarded by the US Marshals, and no one could even get close to the rapper by any means necessary. Now, my thing is with 6ix9ine and what we're going through my mind, like I said, he's a civilian, I'm a civilian, so I kind of know what's going through his mind. Is 1 year, a couple months ago, you're walking on social media getting millions of views, you have any lady you want, you have all the money at your hands, you have the world in your hands, everyone wants to know what's next for you, and now the next thing you know, you're shackled, walking behind or between all of these US Marshals, like you're super notorious, like you're El Chapo or something like that. So in my mind, I know it's either an ego boost, lower his ego and make him feel some type of way. Now, as of today, September 16th, this was primarily for the jury to find their staff for the rap, and he's officially going to take the stand tomorrow and tell everything he knows on the crew, and it'll happen around midday, September 17th. So now the two people that 6ix9ine is snitching on, one name is Anthony Jamel Ellison. He used to be a part of Tekashi's management group, but was fired right after the incident happened at LAX airport, where TMZ showed the footage on their website. Now, just a quick backdrop on that. They did find them actually scuffling with some people that were from Houston at the airport. Long story short, it looks like 6ix9ine and the crew outnumbered them and they came out on top. Now, according to the reports, he was so close to 6ix9ine around the time he started to rap, and he says that he should have been paid more for the work he was doing at the time. Now, during the opening statements from Anthony's attorney, he claims that the whole incident where 6ix9ine was robbed was a part of a script to get 6ix9ine's promotion for his upcoming music video that dropped that next day. For you guys that don't know, what happened in July, and 6ix9ine and Nicki Minaj actually released a music video the next day, and it kind of makes sense. It's good promotion, and they were saying that this thing didn't even happen, and 6ix9ine is just making these statements so he could get a lesser time. And it might sound about right, because the way 6ix9ine described it, I'm not in the street, but it didn't make sense. Why would they release him and get $750,000 worth of jury? And he's a rapper that carries cash. I want cash, I don't want jury, because the jury is really not even worth $750 cash, and they take him at 5 o'clock in the morning and he gets home and talks about it the next day. It doesn't make sense to me. Now, for the other person, Harv, 6ix9ine is supposed to tell on his inner workings with Treyway and how Harv was the boss behind the scenes. He called shots and he was basically the mastermind. People were saying that Shotty was, but now people are saying, or now 6ix9ine is saying, that Harv was the boss behind the scenes. Now, with all of that being said, the odds are definitely against 6ix9ine. Now, according to the reports, the judge for the whole situation or the whole case has made signals that he isn't a fan of his music already. So this definitely might be an uphill battle for the rapper. things are starting to heat up for the rapper, man. I'm getting excited. I just want to know what's going on. I want to see pictures. I want to see a video of the testimony. But what I'll try to do is I'll try to explain it to you guys the best way I can tomorrow about exactly what 6ix9ine said. I'll try to get a picture. The federal court system is crazy. You can't have no cameras in that. But I'll see if I can get a sketch for you guys and put it up. Now, let me know what you think is going to happen tomorrow. Do you think 6ix9ine is going to be like, man, I can't deal with this pressure, I'm not snitching on nobody? Or do you think he's gonna just spill all the beans like he said he was? Make sure to like this video. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm in the news with it, and like the video on the way out.